Hello, everybody. This is Shelley, the spiritual advisor, guide, healer, all the way here from Israel. Over here this evening, so it's good evening to my Israeli friends, and good morning and good afternoon to my friends all over the globe. Today I've decided to come online live. The subject I'm talking about is there's a time and place for everything. Yeah, it's written over there at the top. The reason why I've chosen this topic is because we're in such a rush to get things done, and when we're in a rush, we don't stop and understand what is going on, and most of the time we expect results here and now. We expect things to happen here and now, and it's everything has their own process, time frame, and when you take things at the pace it's supposed to be, then things happen. If I think about it, this past year that's gone by, I've seen. Oh, thank you. Hi there. I love you too, Matya. This past year, there's been a lot of situations happening in my personal life that I've realized that wanting something to happen here and now, it made things go away from me instead of coming towards me. I couldn't understand why. I did my thing. I tried. I worked hard, and I was in the right position, and everything seemed to go into place. And I felt that I was running and trying and hard. I felt like I was in sort of a marathon. But instead of going forward to the marathon, I was running forward, but I was going backwards. And, it's like when you're driving a car and you mean to go forward, but the wheels are actually going backwards. So what is happening? There's steam, the car is not moving. And you can't understand why you're not moving, because you're doing all that you think that you're doing right. So that made me stop. That made me take into consideration, hello? What's going on over here? So there's a time and a place for everything. Meaning that when you're feeling that you want something to happen, you have to see it. You have to feel it. Okay? When you're seeing it and you feel it and it's building up slowly, the wavelengths are in the same direction, then things start to happen. When there's connection. When there's no connection, then we have a problem. Thank you. Okay, so I suggest that, guys, wherever you are, seriously, wherever you are, get yourself a notepad, okay? I know today everybody is with these electronic things, computers and whatnots, and, iPads, I don't know, it's all these different things, but seriously, get yourself a notepad, a notebook. Preferably use a pen, not a pencil. I'll tell you why. Pencil, you can always rub out something that's changeable. It shows that you're not very serious about what you want of your life. That's pencil. It comes shady and you're not so sure of what you're doing. Pen, mind you, And not the one that you can rub out, because there's also pens that you can rub out. No. Talking about the real pen that once you've written something, it's there to stay. Okay? So write down for yourself something that you feel inside that you really, 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 really want for yourself. Describe it. Describe it, color, size, whatever it is. If it's a new pair of shoes, a new blouse, a new house, a new job, whatever the case may be, describe it from A to Z. Everything and anything that according to what you want, describe it, write it down. And then, while you're writing it down, write it down as if you have it now. Okay? The brain, is a tricky thing. When you start writing something, you start feeling that you want it to something that's part of you, and you get that exciting feeling. Oh my God, that's all of a sudden something happened, and you're so excited, and you're like, it happened. Oh my God, it happened. That feeling. So you're writing it down. You're writing this down, and the thing that you have, and then your brain starts to compute. Okay, this is what I want. This is what is happening in my life. All of a sudden, I'm telling you, this works. All of a sudden, either the right person comes into your life, or the right situation comes into your life, or you, instead of going left, you all of a sudden you go right, and you have no all of a sudden something wow happens to you, and if I wouldn't have gone that direction, I would have missed out. So oh dear, I got stuck once. Oh, that's better. The connection, it got stuck, and I was like in one position for a second. All right, that's a bit spooky. Anyhow, so being that there is a time and a place for everything, that means that you are aligned with yourself, body, mind, and soul. And if you are Jewish, with the Lord Almighty. If you're a Christian, with Jesus. If you are Arab, whatever, Allah, Buddha, whatever the case may be, it's really not relevant, your religion. What is relevant is what you're feeling and what you believe inside. Okay? So when you're aligning yourself up, things start to happen, because time is limitless. Totally limitless. Time is now, here and now. All you guys that are listening to me, it's here and now. It's not memories of the past. It's not what's going to happen in the future. It's what's happening here and now, what you decide you want to do. So there's a time and a place for everything, meaning now is a time and a place for you to be you. Okay, so let's go a bit further. A time and a place for a person to, 1 second, I'll have a suggestion in just a second. If somebody wants to give me a suggestion, you're welcome to jot some things. Oh, excuse me, I do have glasses. You see? I do have my glasses so I can read. I almost forgot about them. Okay. So let's see. Time and a place for something in the future. Oh, okay. I don't want the angry face, was in a sad face. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so now you're in a crowd of people, all right? And somebody's saying something idiotic as far as you're concerned. Okay? So, this is irritating me. Oh, that's better. The object of the exercise is not to hurt somebody's feelings. Okay? The object of the exercise is to send the person love because you don't want to keep hatred inside you. Because when somebody else is irritating you, that means that something inside is not good. So when you release that anger, you're sending that person love, you're forgiving that person, the person feels it, and it changes. So you're in a crowd, and you're in a discussion of something political, friendship, or whatever the case may be, and you disagree with what the person is saying. Now, either you choose to say, you're wrong, I disagree, it should be this, 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 and this, or you decide, later on, I'll talk to this person one-on-one, and I'll explain my position. So it depends. Hi there, Yaki. So it depends. It depends. If the situation, if you know that it's, you have to make a choice now because it's a make it or break it decision, or business, or to go out and meet people, or to dinner plans, or the family's coming over, how many people is going to come over. It depends. So it could be like this, or you could say to this person, listen, what you're saying at the moment is a bit problematic, so let's go aside, all right, for 5 seconds, and I'd like to speak to you personally and explain to you my point of view. It depends. It really depends on the situation, and I believe that each and every person understands their own place where they are, because once you feel inside you're worthy, it's a very nice one, huh? Worthy. You're worthy of being part of who you are, then you can talk to somebody that's opposite you, and explain who you are and give your point of view. If you don't feel worthy, then what's over here, you won't be able to talk to people. You won't be able to explain to people what is inside, because you will feel embarrassed, because you will feel shy, because you will feel you're not good enough. And why would people want to hear what you say if you don't feel that you're worthy? Okay, so once you're feeling inside that you're worthy, then you have a voice. Use it. Everybody was born with something extraordinary inside. Okay, so the time and a place for everything, that means when it's the right time for you to do what you think is right for you. Okay? Everything you do because you are thinking in your mind, and your mind is connected to inside. Okay? So when inside it feels right, and you have all the words in the right place, then you talk. When inside there's something not really good, there's something, it doesn't feel very good, you don't say it. You don't say it. You have to feel 100% inside that everything is good and everything is 100% with what you're feeling is right for you. Then you can communicate it. Okay? So I hope it's been understood. I hope it's been understood, the subject. There's a time and place for everything. If there are any questions, okay, if there are any questions, you're welcome to contact me, or you're welcome to put a message over here, and you're also welcome. I have a link over here that you can click on it and make an appointment with me with pleasure, wherever you are in the world, with pleasure. And guys, if you think, again, an angry face, who am I making angry? If I am making somebody angry, I apologize. Okay, and thank you for all the hearts and likes. Thank you very much. So I was almost off my track. Okay, if you guys think that this live is going to be a video soon, if you guys think it's worth, somebody will be able to learn from it, or help somebody, put a smile on their face, when the smile on the face becomes a smile over here, it's like receiving a flower, and their life, somebody changes from being upset to being happy. That's awesome. It's totally awesome. So if you think that this can change somebody and make their lives better, please share it. Really, please share it. I love it. So in the meantime, thank you everybody for being part of the session. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to send everybody a massive hug, massive hug, and a kiss. And to all my Israeli friends, good evening, Erev Tov. And to the rest of the world, good morning, good afternoon, and goodbye.